Alright. Gameplay. Well, I had to cancel my download, which is absolute garbage. Again, like all of those things. You force players, can you please? You force players to have two clients in order to play the game, but I can't have both clients at the same time. Like, come on. Anyway, I'll be in queue for a while, but it's gonna make me calm down. Cause seriously, I'm not a very happy camper right now. It's absolute fucking garbage. Like, seriously. It's not even. I don't even know how this could have been greenlit. Like, you had like this little ideas like to do that. I'll never be able to do that. I won't have the patience to do that, so I better kiss this thing goodbye, because I'm never gonna have the patience to do that. Never. Alright. Now I need to remember where I was on this one. Okay, I'm at level 10. What's the story level? This is my gladiator quest, and I'm level 9 on story. Alright. Do I have every Aether? Yes. Okay. Let's go do this one first. I have money. This is too expensive. I'll just run. I can go back to the entrance though. Where is it? It's near Blackbrush, so it's in central San Juan. Alright. Yep, man. I wasn't supposed to play Final Fantasy XIV tonight. I was not. But when they put stupid shit like that in games, it just makes me want to not play. Like, I'm with that thing, I might not continue the lore master journey and just do something else, because I'll never be able to do that. Like, I'll never be able to do that. It's not even like trust yourself or whatever blah blah kind of thing. I just won't. I don't understand what I need to do, and this is not the kind of things I have the patience to do. Like, I have patience to do a lot of things in games, but this kind of crap, I just can't. Speak with the gutless gladiator. So we're gonna play some 14, and I mean, if I need to play 14 the whole week because I don't know what to do in WoW, I'll do that. I mean, I'm not playing games. I'm not playing a game that I'm not having no fun playing. I'm not saying that I'll stop playing WoW. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that I might try and find something else to do in the game, because the Lore Master, if this is the Lore Master achievement, and if this is part of the Lore Master achievement, I'm not sure I want to do it. And I won't spend countless amounts of hours and then go back to this and realize that it's the only quest that I can't do and waste my time. So I'm gonna try and find something else. If I can find something else to do in the game, fine. If not, well, we'll play other things until there's stuff to do in WoW. Like, I'm so mad right now. Like, I'm seriously not. I'm not a happy Sandy right now. Really not. Those kinds of things just piss me off. I don't understand how devs can look at that kind of things and be like, oh yeah, players will have fun doing that. Like, no. Especially if it's mandatory for some achievements that is part of a bigger achievement. Like, it's part of the zone achievement. If it was part of an achievement that doesn't have to do anything with the zone, fine. But this has to do with one of the biggest achievements in the game. And I mean, I've done like 17 or 18 zones at this point, and I get to this one and I get to this wall that I can't pass because it's just ridiculous. Kind of makes me a bit angry, not gonna lie. Anyway, let's take a breath here and just appreciate the little things in Final 14. Because I'm not at I'm not somewhere that is annoying in 14 right now. I'm actually getting to a point where it's gonna start being fun. We might be able to get to the dungeons tonight if I can haul ass a bit. But yeah, the fact I just finished the main story, like I said earlier. So I've done all of that, and I tasted the you can fly in the ARR zones. Sorry, once you finish the main story thing, and I'm missing it right now. I'm missing it right now, not gonna lie. Gladiator Gale, let's go. And I did the Hall of Novice on my other character to see how effective it was. What's that? So what is it? What's that? Felicius Tunic. Felicius Tunic. Where is that from? Where was that from? Wait a minute. Felicius Tunic. Is that PvP? Might be PvP. Felicius Tunic. Unnamed Island. Horrendous Hoarder. What's the unnamed island? Lord Anosia. Oh, is that from the island sanctuary? Oh. I need to like do that. There's so many things you can get from the island sanctuary. I need to like put some time into it. You get like cool mounts and stuff like that. Wait in ambush for the freelancer. It's not done. Well, I didn't want to do that, but oh well, I can. Okay. I'm poor. I can't teleport. I'm poor. Central Salon. My God, hoofing everything is a process, man. Ul'dah's most wanted. It's this one here. I need to go in the train track or whatever it is. What's this shield? God dang. Can you please give me the right one? Thank you. What's this? It's a relic? Holy crap. Really? It's the Paladin relic? Wow. I need to finish it then. Look at that. I have like the second or third. I think I have the second upgrade. I'm gonna see if I can finish it. It's an amazing wow. I'm surprised. Hopefully it's not gonna be too grindy, but yeah. Once my my download is done, I had to stop it, so I'm gonna probably download it during the night or something. I won't be able to play tonight probably because it's 94 gigs of download that I had to stop at 30% or something. Oh, we have an instance. Bruce the Big. But I don't have a shield. Can I have a shield? Like, I have an ability for a shield, but I don't have a shield. It's kind of weird. So I pretty much can't interrupt anything. I'm guessing I'll get the shield with that quest, but... probably not. I'm running on the other side. Hey, Bruce the Big. I don't even have my shield lob. I don't have a shield, so I can't have shield lob. I don't have my shield, so I can't throw it. My God. Okay, so that one's done. Let's go do the other quest at the same time. So you don't get in 14. You get your first mount at level 20 story. I think I said it in the first stream. You get your first mount at level 20 story. So you're gonna hoof for a while. Like, you're gonna run for a while. I can't pull them away. I can't. What do you mean you can't? I have no shield. I don't understand why you don't start with a shield as a gladiator. I never understood why they don't give you a shield at the start. Like a very cheap shield, but still. Like when you... I don't know. Weird. Tal's balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? Goddamn idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the order? While the masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the syndicate. The syndicate? Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted ye, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't read. Damn it. Damn it. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells, does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too? There you go. Yeah, not the hardest. Not the hardest of the of quests here, or of fights. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is an ordinary adventurer. Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dah herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, Tancred. Oh, stop it! I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long. But I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. Uh-huh. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja, what stirred them up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would ya? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? Why are you showing us this? Like now? At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold, a result of the uncommonly bad harvest to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And of course to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. We're back in the past. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the aether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree. Maybe Papa Sean will know something of it. He just left her there. Oh no, okay, I thought he left her there and he just left. It's like, oh, you're nice. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The general? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbance, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mentioned him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemy grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If I hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I will speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the Coffer and Coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Wistan and his men. They need protection and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Tancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when we next meet it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. It's Dad Cred. Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Cutscenes. Cutscenes. Alright. I'm still poor, so we're gonna walk. We are gonna walk. Do I have return? I have my return, right? Yes. Because I'm gonna go get my shield. And whatever. I think at 10, I think she's gonna give me shield love, which is like my pull move. I think. Congratulations on a job well done, Kaliandra. Bruce says you acquitted yourself well. You have shown tremendous growth since you joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you have earned the right. Kaliandra, I grant you leave to join other guilds. As you doubtless know, Ul'dah is home to both the Pugilist Guild and the Thaumaturge Guild. However, there are also guilds where you may learn something of more peaceful tradition. You may even join the guilds of other nations if that is your desire. Know that I will respect your decision, whatever they may be, so long as you do not forget that you are above all a gladiator. Before you head off, I wanted to ask you, Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Kaliandra? They were tracking a man named Aldis. Aldis? Are you certain this is the name you heard? He's alive, but how? This is level 8, 5, 8, 6, and 8. Okay. So this is 10, 11, 10, and 10. Let's go with the boots, I guess. Armory unlocked. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. You now have access to the armory. Okay, that's the same thing. Alright. So I'm gonna take my paddle and my shield. And put on more boots. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, alright. Do I have new actions or? Shield up is at 15, alright. Got Iron Will at 10. Yeah, right. Okay. Oh my god. It's Is that the coffin and coffer? So I'm gonna go there, I guess. My god, those boots, man. Not only are they like not the best looking boots, but the color, man. Wow. It's whew. I have purple mittens, like burgundy boots, beige shorts, and like some like bronzish and red armor. This is scary. 12, bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards, gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Lorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. The ruthless bastards, and what of the monstrosity those were in his own men. His own men, it beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods. Even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, gods, damn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your path in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Mumudi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching. Speak with Mumudi. In Ul'dah. So we'll get to the Adventurers Guild and we'll take the little break and then we'll carry on. La 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 la. I still can get over these boots, man. At level 15, I'll get I'll do the Hall of Novice again. It's about 30 minutes, not very long, and you get like good armor pieces that actually look good together. And they lasted me until I think level 25, so that was not that bad. And even higher than that, I think. I think I started changing my stuff when I got to the level 28 dungeon. Settle down, Kiliandra. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Wise Stan, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome around here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenar Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nalthal, and a member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Kiliandra. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us are decent folks just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did good. You did a good thing, Killiandra, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room, my treat. Just have a word with Otopa Potopa whenever you feel like staying. In rooms now available. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking a guild leave or two. We've a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra guild. Ustak, whatever, can't tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Guild leaves now available. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendation list can be opened under duty in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Alright. We'll take that little break and I will be back in like 5 minutes. BRB. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Okay. Alright. New quest from Momodi. Trying to give us pants. Yeah, some hempen trousers, alright. Alright, let's go. Look what the girl dragged in. Good to see you, Kaliandra. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fella by the name of Dadanen who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Townland, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. And when the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon if you've the guild for it, that is. You'll find the chocobo stable just across the way from the quicksand. Find Mimigum, he'll set you up straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Okay, Momodi. Don't fall off your stool. Or your ottoman. Seriously, can I take a chocobo to get there? Like, how much is a chocobo ride? I haven't taken like a chocobo ride in 10 years. Probably. How much is a chocobo ride? Hello. Rent chocobo. Greetings, may I interest in it? Okay. It's 80 gills for 10 minutes. Okay. Or go porter. Hire a chocobo porter. It's 1 minute for 5 gills. Let's do that. You can like, I didn't even know you could rent a chocobo for 10 minutes. Like, I didn't know that at all. Nice. So you're telling me that getting to Horizon will take 1 minute? Or are you gonna drop me off after 1 minute on the way to Horizon? We'll see. We'll see, I guess. Horizon is not super far anyway. Like, even if you would drop me here, I'd be like super close, so that's not bad. But I didn't even remember you could do that. Wow. Horizon is there. It's raw here. But I'm so poor. Just 1 minute. I'm gonna do this because it's a bit too small. This way. There you go. And then put it like here. There you go. Okay. Hey, what's up, little man? Kaliandra, presume I, Momodi said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own, and that's why I've asked Momodi to send me any souls looking for work. 12 note, there is plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you are ready to make yourself of some use. Give me them pants. Oh my god. Okay, next. Take the money here, I guess. Dalanen would like you to deliver a message to Copperbell Mines. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumbed out of premium product. My latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customer waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my men in advance for his service. Despite his assurance that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Copperbell Mines is like 1 minute away from here. Like, Copperbell Mines is literally like a minute away when you run. Where did it go wrong, my dude? Show your work. I want to see what happened there. Come on. What do you want? Danon's product? He can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mine due to some incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. Okay. Wait. What do I have? What boost do I have? I have those. They're pretty much the same, right? Drunken Stag needs someone to retrieve the raw nashakite he dropped outside the mine. The product you heard Danon going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw nashakite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off actually. Packed it up and hauled it out even. But then them 12 damned goblins came along. Not like any goblins I've seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The Storm Torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my nashakite, whatever. That. Goes here. Okay, another one. Prism, Goblin. Alright. Stop it. It's not yours. There you go. And that is a 3. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw nashakite? I did. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eye of Nanasha Ui Nasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. This should save Dadanen from his troubles. If there's enough left, there's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. Ooh, level 13. Okay. Drunken Stag wishes to repay your kindness with some useful information. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road connecting horizons to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midge could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There've already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms after that. Let Fufulupa know he'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work. 4 midge swarms. Okay. One last. There you go. Let's sprint back to Horizon. Maria-Annette has been here for a while. My god. Little pugilist. Yo, Fufulupa. I kicked some butt. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sister's thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Yeah, I switched to 14 because there is a quest in WoW that I'm pretty much never going to be able to complete. So I'm a bit angry about that because it's a trial where you need to like not get touched by an ice beam or whatever and keep like 20 stacks of there were like 3 trials that you had to do, one with the shadow, one with the fire, and one with frost. I managed to do the shadow and fire. I managed to do the fire one because there was an NPC pretty much running the course, so I just followed him. And the one with the ice, there's also an NPC doing the thing, but I don't even understand how to do it. And it's part of the quest I need to do to get the achievement. So pretty much if I can't do this quest, it's useless for me to continue because I'll never get the Lore Master achievement. So I quit WoW for tonight because I was getting angry and I didn't want to get angry on stream. And I might not play WoW this week because I might have to think about something I need to do in WoW in order, like, until everything else releases. Because that was my big plan until like the new stuff come out. But now that this is off, I might have to think about something else. I have my other plan that my other thing that I wanted to do that I'm not gonna mention like right now. But this is not ready because I have some research to do before I can do that properly. So I cannot just switch to that. So I don't know what I'll do. So anyway. For now we're playing 14. I might play 14 for the rest of the week instead, except for like Wednesday, I don't know. But I need to think about what's gonna happen with the Lore Master achievement, because this is something I don't think I'll ever be able to complete, to be honest. The last letter to Lost Hope. Fufulupa wants you to track down a missing courier. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed here. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thailand, or the brass blade that patrolled the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as the Black Brush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Black Brush Station in Central Thailand. With luck, you will find her quickly. Search for Sicily in Central Thailand. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening right now. I was getting so angry, not because mainly because it's something that kind of thing I don't understand, like who green lights this kind of stuff. And like I said earlier, it was part of like an achievement where when you do like all of the trials you get like an achievement, but they're not part of the zone or like a bigger achievement, fine. But this is part of a big achievement. I've done like 16 or 17 zones so far in WoW completely, and now I get to this and realize that I might not be able to finish the whole thing because of one quest that is absolutely fucking stupid. It makes me livid every time. I hate when they do that. Like this has no freaking reason to be. I don't know. And I go to the to Wowhead to look for like tips, and the first thing I see is, oh, this quest should be called the Trial of Patience. It's like if there's one thing I don't have for that kind of quest is patience, so we might be a bit screwed. I don't know, but for now I wanted to relax and not get angry, so I was like, I'm just gonna go play 14 and that's it. So here we are. What's happening with you, little woman? Huh, a letter? Hi. I've got I won't be delivering it anytime soon though. Got to tend to my bird injured's leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufulupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hopes just packed Black Brush Station to the northeast. Look for the tent by the river. Okay. So that was the story of why I switched to 14 tonight. And why it might be a thing for the whole week. Because again, if I want to do the other thing I planned, I'm gonna have to research it at least for the rest of the week probably in order to be able to do it properly. Because I hadn't really looked into it yet because I was not nearly done with the Lore Master achievement. So that's the one I didn't want to talk about. I need to research in order to do that. That's the one I was hinting at. Amal Burga. Goddamn, Leofric. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Fufulupa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brass Blades don't give a kickern arse about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken adventurers. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter now. For your own good, leave. Okay. Leofric has a request for an adventurer looking to do some good. I thought I told you to get out of here. What? Looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine. Then listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiveran Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Eloan Quiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Oh, it's the... Alright. It's that one. Okay. That quest used to be so hard. I remember the first time I ever did that quest. Let me tell that story. All right. And since there was a video released with footage of it, I can talk about it openly, I guess. When I first started playing, near the end, maybe near the last 6 months before Heaven's Word released, no, maybe a bit more than that, I joined a guild called Okuten, which was run by YouTuber Pro Jared. And back then, Pro Jared was probably my biggest idol. I really was looking up to him because he was good at Monster Hunter, and we made in Monster Hunter videos, and he like had some super cool series like his Pokemon. Nuzlocke is still one of the greatest Pokemon Nuzlocke on YouTube and everything. So I was really looking up to him, and so when he said that he was going to start playing Final Fantasy XIV, I actually changed server because I was not on the same server. So I actually changed server, made a new character, and joined his guild. And I was the first person to join his guild. I was the first person to get an invite to his guild. I still remember to this day. I was the first person to join after his friend Austin. I was like the first random to join this guild. And so the first time it was a horrible experience, by the way. It was a horrible experience. Everybody was stabbing everybody in the back to try and get Jared's attention, and I joined groups where they sabotaged me, meaning that like they taught me how to do stuff wrong, so I would not progress properly and get kicked from groups. And I was new to the game, and some of them were like super advanced, and I mean, I had taken a break, so I started playing when the game released, and I played for like my free 30 days, and then I stopped playing for like 6 months because everybody stopped playing, and I came back to the game to join Jared's guild. So and so yeah, so I was still kind of new to the game. I didn't really know how it was working, and I was still I mean, I played WoW for a long time, but WoW and 14 are very different. They have similarities because they're MMOs, but they still are very different games on many different levels. So I was still new. I was trying to learn stuff, and I was playing not badly, but I was trying to do stuff. And at that point, I wanted to be a healer. I wanted to be a white mage. That was what I wanted to do for some reason. I like wanted to be a healer, blah blah, and so I tried to like learn because I really didn't know how to do that, and Jared had, I think it was either his brother or I think the guy said he was like Jared's brother. I never knew if it was true or not, but he said he was Jared's brother. My guess is that it was bullshit, but I never knew, so I cannot say if it was or not. I never like confirmed if it was bullshit or not. So so this guy was super nice. He was one of the only person in the guild, so that's why I'm leaning maybe toward that he was close. If it was not Jared's brother, it might have been close, because he was one of the only person that wasn't really looking to impress Jared to be in their groups. Like to whenever Jared was on and was looking for people to group up with, he was one of the only person that didn't really lose his shit every time Jared was asking for people to help. And he was super nice with me, and he was a healer main, so he kind of took me under his wing and started showing me how to do stuff. But then he kind of left, and then that's when the shit hit the fan, because people were telling me to do stuff that was completely wrong, so I wouldn't get picked in groups. Like when I was talking to other healers, they would tell me bullshit, so I wouldn't get picked up in groups like over them, even though they were like super high level. So all of this to say that it was a shitty experience. I hated it. It made me hate the game. When Heaven's Ward released, I remember going to Ishgard, like doing the first quest, entering Ishgard and walking in Ishgard and hating the game so much that I stopped playing for like maybe a month or two. And then I came back because I really wanted to see what it was. But I remember I was back then. I had made my character that I have now. I made a new character again when I came back. Usually I would make a new character because I was too lost. So I made the character that I have now. The character that I'm playing, my main character, was made at the beginning of Heaven's Ward. And she was a paladin main, because that's what I was good at. Like, that's what I always wanted to play. I wanted to play a tank. I don't know why I wanted to play a healer back when Jared was... like, when I was in Jared's guild, I don't know. I don't know. It was not for me. I never liked healing that much. So, I don't know. Anyway. All of this to say that when I did this quest, which was the lead up to that, when I did this quest, it was so hard back then because there were so many mobs, and it was clearly made to be done with other players, that Ross from Game Grumps, which used to be one of Jared's best friend before he fucked his wife, came and helped me. So that was that whole story was to say that that day is the only day in my life that I played with Ross from Game Grumps, and he was playing a lot of Fel caster, and he came and helped me, and we did that quest, and that's it. But yeah, that was a horrible time. Okay. Don't have any pull moves. That sucks. Come here. And I mean, I was so naive back then, because I always thought that, like, I was still under the impression that people that played online games were like all good people that were trying to help others and blah blah. So whatever people would tell me, I'd believe them. And this is when I started having a lot more trust issues. I already had a lot of trust issues with like IRL people, but being in Jared's guild made me have trust issues with people online. That's when I started I realized that people online were not there to be kind people. They were like trolls and stuff, like exactly like in actual like real life. So that was kind of a rude awakening, not gonna lie. That was a rude awakening. But I still, I mean, I'm not gonna mention anybody because those are not like YouTubers or whatever. They were like normal people. But I still remember like the name of maybe 2 or 3 of these people, and like I never want to see those people again since they were so mean. Like they were trying to be so nice, and they were in the end they were so mean. And I don't know where they are now. I don't know if they're still like sucking Jared's butt or whatever. But they were like huge. Like if they could have had their like freaking tongue sewn to his ass, they would have done it. Like that was, now that like I was thinking about this when Jared released his video about Final Fantasy 14, and I started thinking about that, and I was like, man, these people, they were so, I mean, I thought I was like a huge fan of Jared and blah blah, and I wanted him to like notice me and blah blah. And I did do like, I think I did Good King Muggle Mug with Jared. Like the first time I did Good King Muggle Mug, I think was with Jared. So that's kind of weird, but yeah. And so I ended up in like maybe a couple of times. I did Labyrinth of the Ancient and Circus Tower with Jared. And I remember doing Good King Muggle Mug with Jared. That was the ones that I did. But these people, like every time Jared would ask for help, like it was like if you would have said, hey, if you put your name in the chat first, I'm going to give you like $10K. Like people were going insane every time he would type in the chat. People would go insane. And at that point, like when I reached endgame, when I reached level 50 on my healer, I was already insanely jaded by the game, by all of that. I was starting to realize that I was getting trolled by these people, so I would not be playing properly. And I remember once I put a group in the party finder, was like a learning group. I mentioned learning group, blah blah. 3 people from the guild joined, and they fed me like wrong information just because it was funny, and I trusted them because they were part of my guild, and I shouldn't have, because I had to break some habits that I got from them that were bad because of that. So it is done. Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folks. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. So I think that's a lesson to be learned. Oh my god. I think that's a lesson to be learned. Don't trust people unless you know them, or unless you don't have a lot to lose, you know? And it's not like I had a lot to lose. It was just a game, but they showed me, like, I got habits that were not right, and I had to break them, and it took me like months to break those habits. Like, how can I say? In Final Fantasy, DPSs are very squishy when it comes to dungeons. Like, if you get attacked by ads or whatever, you have a lot of chances to die. In WoW, DPSs are a bit more sturdy. Bosses that will throw ads usually are made for attacking the DPSs. So I was kind of in that kind of mindset, but they told me like, oh, so whenever you go in a dungeon, you're the one that has to pull the mobs. Like, the tank is going to be behind and you have to pull the mobs. And I was like, all right, it's a new game, like it's a new style of game, I guess. All right, so I was pulling mobs before the tank, and because they told me that it was the way to go. So I was like, okay, and I would get kicked from dungeons, and I mean, I would have kicked my own ass, like really. And then I realized that, and then someone from a random dungeon was like, "Why the fuck are you pulling all of the mobs?" And I was like, "Well, isn't that's what I'm supposed to do? That's what I've been told." And the guy was like, "Who told you this?" So I was like, "People from my guild." And he said like, "Well, leave that guild because they're like trolling you 100%. You're not supposed to do that. Don't do that." And I was like, "What?" And then I started watching videos, and I was like, "I'm not supposed to do that. They lied to me." And oh my god, Leo Freak would like you to deliver an item to Horizon. As you may have noticed, I'm no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so I'm in my stead. I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufulupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. Aye, I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Okay. Horizon. Is there a chocobo dude? I can take the chocobo dudes, man. I don't hate it. Being like chauffeured around. Chocobo Keep. Hello. Hire Chocobo Porter. No, that's Ul'dah. No. You can only send me to Ul'dah? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Nope. For 15 guild, no. I'll hoof it. I'll hoof it. Because I'm still poor. But yeah, that was my story. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so proud of what I have in 14 now. Because I overcame that crap, and I mean, when I came back to the game with the character I have now, I remember struggling. I had no money. I had no gear. I was a very, very depressed, poor, and ill-equipped paladin. And I was sitting in Limsolo Minso one afternoon. My character was literally sitting on the ground, and I had like my hands between my hands, like hunched over, and I was so depressed because I was like, I wanted to like this game, but I didn't know what to do, and I was like very, very, very close to quitting. Like I was considering just like finishing my month by running around in the overworld, like just because I had paid for a whole month. And I was so down and out, and all of a sudden I got this tell from a dude that was like a super huge human named Gran, and he was in front of me, and he was like, "Hey, would you like to join a guild?" So it was like, not really. I just left the guild because people fed me wrong information, and I looked like an idiot, and I don't really trust people anymore. So it was like, okay, I get, I can see what I see what you're saying, but he was like, would you like to give us a try? Like, it was like, give us a week to show you that we're trustworthy and that we are a good guild, and like, give us a week, and if you don't like us, you can leave. So I was like, all right. So I joined the guild. The guild was named Eternal Knights, and on Siren, and I ended up staying in that guild for 5 years until the end of Stormblood. I left at the end of Stormblood because there were some trouble that I didn't want to be part of, some drama that I just couldn't handle. I didn't want to have to deal with drama anyway. But they still showed me how to play. They showed me a lot of stuff. I learned a lot of stuff from the people in that guild. Whenever I came in the guild, Grandin, the guild leader, he gave me a full set of armor, weapon, and accessories for free that he crafted. And I mean, he said, yeah, well, blah blah. He still did it, and it was all high quality stuff. And back in Heaven's Ward, crafting was not easy. All right, crafting high quality stuff back in Heaven's Ward, you had to be good, and you had to be geared, and you had to be ready. And he gave me a full set of like level 50 high quality gear that I got. I think I got that. I kept that gear until like level 56 or something, because it was that good. And he gave me gills to like do stuff. Was like, go and like discover the game, go to the gold saucer, go have fun, here's some gil, go do stuff. So I did, and I discovered a whole new world. But it's true, I discovered like a whole new Final Fantasy XIV. I discovered what the game had to offer, how fun it was, how great the world was, what you could do, what was possible to do. And it kind of reignited my love for the game, and this is why I'm here today. If I hadn't joined Eternal Nights back then, I would have probably stopped playing and never came back. So I'm really grateful for that, and I'll always be grateful to them for that, for taking me under their wings. And I became like a an officer in that guild. Like I was when I left, I was like one of the 5 officers in the guild. I made my way up to I'm in my way up to officer from nobody, and it was a good experience, but like now I don't think I would do it again. Ah, Kiliandra, I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the Brass Blades of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. No, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Fufulupa needs you to assist his fellow Brass Blades. The Brass Blades of the Rose have needs of your assistance once more, Kiliandra. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon Garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of Brass Blades. Despite his assurance to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrade. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Totoruna. Okay. At 15, I'm getting Shield Lob. I'm gonna freaking skedaddle so fast to Ul'dah to get that quest and finally get it. My god, I want to be able to pull stuff. My god. What level is this quest? 13, so we're close to... Oh, well, what time is it? I might keep it for tomorrow if we get there. I might keep it for tomorrow. So we have like a full dungeon stream tomorrow. Because we're close to the first dungeons. But I don't think we'll get there. Like, even if we get there, we'd have to skedaddle. Another one that... A bleeding venturer come to help. I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road, we've got this under control. And decide, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufulupa. Boy's gotta stick up his arse to size of a sabotender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Okay. I got the provoke. I'll get that quest. Okay. Nunu Zofu wants you to deliver a message to Crescent Cove. Hey adventurer, mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin planning some festivities for a thaumaturgist. See, and he wants M treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guest, huh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raph that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Alright. Well, I'm going to Horizon. I'm going to Ul'dah to get my class quest. Yes. Gladiator Guild. Shield up, right? Yes. Ooh. Curus. Sabaton. I might take the Sabaton, but the Curus is interesting too. I don't know, man. Well, no. Search for your guildmates near Camp Drybone. Drybone? Wait, what? It's in Eastern Townland. Western? No, it's not in Western. No, it's not in Western. It's in Eastern Townland. Yes. Let's go here. It's in Eastern Townland. It's way higher than 15. Dry bone. My item level is really low. Bleh. Well, yeah, I can do that. Okay. I can do that. I need to go near Horizon anyways, so I'll do a couple of Slink and Snook, and tomorrow we'll do the dungeons. Today, I'm gonna get, what is it like? What's this? No, that's 15. That's 13. Not that. Yeah, that's 13. So we're very close to the dungeon quests. Dungeon quests are at 15, by the way. That's when you start doing dungeons. Your first dungeon is level 15. And we're gonna be way higher than that because I'm already 15. So once we get to the dungeons, we'll probably like be 16, 17, that minimum. Yeah, I remember I got level locked the first time I played with my girlfriend, another guy, another friend of ours, and before being able to do the first dungeon, which was level 15, we got level locked and had to do some leaves in order to get to 15 to be able to do the dungeons. The main story didn't even get you to 15 in like vanilla ARR. Like, the main story didn't get you to 15. You had to do like some leave quests on the side in order to get to the dungeon. That was so funny. Well, now it's so funny. That was not funny back then, but now it is. To think about that, now I'm leveled like fucking 15. And I'll probably be around 20 when I'll do the dungeons. And like the next dungeon, if you want to do like all of the dungeons in order, you have one at 16, 17, 18, 20. 20 is a side dungeon. It's not a story dungeon, so you can't do it. You can't do it with NPCs. You have to do it with actual people. Your next dungeon you can do with NPCs is at 24. Then it's 28. Then it's 32. There is a dungeon at 34 and a dungeon at 36. 36 or 38. And those are side dungeons that you can do with the NPCs. Your next dungeon you can do with NPCs at 41. Then 44 and 47 have side dungeons and then you have your level 50. You have 2 level 50 dungeons that you can do with NPCs, and then it's the patch stuff, which is a lot of trials. You have a lot of I think you have like 5 trials in the post patch. You have like 5 trials and 2 dungeons. And in those 2 dungeons, you have one of the worst in the game, in my opinion. Like the second dungeon you do in the post AR stuff, like is one of the worst in the game. It's one of the ones that I hate the most. It's so bad, and they changed it to make it work with the NPCs. There you go. Hello. Okay, alright. Report to Mila. To Mila. So we have to go back, and is my return back? Yes. Let's skip that. The stories of the class quests, seriously the only one in my opinion that is worth like paying attention to is the Dark Knight. Everything else is really meh. The warrior one is probably the worst one. This shirt is nice. Like, I hate Fall Guy, but that shirt is nice. And seriously, I hope it's gonna come back at some point so I can get that shirt, because I was not interested, so I didn't log in. But seeing that, I might do it at some. I'd do it if it comes back. All right, we have an instance. Let's go. But this is again story for the class quest. Why are they so sturdy? Flash is not even in the game anymore. It's so funny. It used to be like the I think I said it already, but it used to be like the provoke for the paladin. Because provoke, I don't think provoke was, I think provoke was only on warrior. I don't remember, but like So I think like the paladin had flash, and like the warrior had provoke or something like that. Forgot one, my dude. First time you do this quest, you're so lost. You're like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to attack? You attack these dudes, they lose like almost no health. Like these dudes, they lose almost no health. And then you attack these ones and they like get like normal amount of damage. You're like, who am I supposed to attack? What am I supposed to do? That's pretty much the instance battles, like the story of the instance battles in 14. Being confused and not knowing who to attack is pretty much your typical experience for instance quests in 14. Alright, report to Mila. Give me my shield, love. But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna come back at some point, but like I said, I'd do it to get that shirt. I'm kind of a bit, not jealous, but because I could have done it. Like, I'm not jealous. It's not that I couldn't do it, it's just that I decided not to. So jealous is not the right term. But I wish I could do it. I think the shirt looks nice. I don't like the front, but the back is nice. And I don't even know if it was like a consumable, not a consumable, but I mean something you could buy with like tokens, or if you had to win the run in order to get it. I'm gonna have to look it up. I mean, usually events come back at some point, so they might come back at some point. This one might come back. Alright, so let's take this, and I'm going to go to Horizon and get the glamour quest and glamour my and dye my sabatons in order for me not to look like an idiot. And okay, so it's in Western Tanalan. Horizon is in Western Tanalan, and my quest is there too, so let's go to Western Tanalan. You can get me to Horizon. I forgot that he can get me to Horizon for like 15 gills. Where is he? Where is he? Where's that little dude? God, I look so bad. It's the real Final Fantasy XIV experience, like. It's really the real Final Fantasy experience. You look like shit and you run. That's pretty much your experience at low level in Final 14, unless you have friends that can like taxi you around. Hey, Mimi Gun, can you send me to Horizon? Oh, you can send me to Horizon, thank you. Yes. Yes, yes. Send me to Horizon. I never knew you could do that, like... well, not that I knew, but I mean that you could rent a chocobo for like 10 minutes, I didn't know that. And is it like once you get off, it's done? Like, you have a maximum of 10 minutes, but if you get off, that's it? Is that what it is? Or you can get off and have it for 10 minutes. Like, I don't know, is that a freaking like rare? Or like a hunt, cause that thing is big, man. Oh, maybe it's the Final Fantasy 15 Fate. Yeah, with the amount of people that's here, it's probably because it's the Final Fantasy 15 Fate. But I already have everything on my main account. I already have the car. I have the Noctis's clothes. I have everything, so I don't really need anything. Alright, thank you. Did I take the Aetherite or did I not? Did I attune here? I didn't even attune! What am I doing? Okay, now we're gonna run. We are going to run to Horizon. And do... What the heck is this? It's probably the Alexander Mount or like the one from the Dragon Song, like Extreme Ultimate or whatever. Nice. And yeah, so I'm gonna take the glamour and the die quests. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go do the quest because it's close, and then we'll go back to Ul'dah because you need to be like in. I wanna be in a hotel thingy, so I don't waste my my glamour prisms because they are very valuable when you are a free-to-play player, because in order to craft your own glamour prism, you have to have any crafter at level 15 and a gatherer at level 30 or 25 minimum in order to gather everything that you need to make the prisms. And you need 300 gills to you need 300 gills to buy the book. Like it's for whatever class you want to have your like recipe on. What am I doing? It's purchase item. It's an orange juice. Orange juice. Alright, there you go. That woman really loves orange juice. Like, really. So dying is done. Gonna go talk to whoever, Falkland. There you go, gonna deliver the orange juice again, so it's gonna have 2 orange juice. And she's really happy to have orange juice. And now glamoring is unlocked. So we can dye and glamour our stuff. So that's transmog mainly. Transmogging is unlocked. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna repair. So I'm here, so I'll not do that. Repair my shiz. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now let's go do the quest. No, there is not. So if you start in Ul'dah or Gridania, you can come here pretty easily at level 15 and unlock your glamour. If you start in Lim Solominsa, you have to wait until you can leave Lim Solominsa in order to do that. if you start in Limsa Lominsa, you can start the quest for the beautician or the hairdresser, the one that like you can change your haircut, your hairstyle, but you can't finish it because again, to finish that quest, you need to be able to leave La Nocia, which happens at some point. But until then, you can't you can't reach everything else because nothing is connected to Limsa to La Nocia by land. That makes sense. Nothing is connected by land, so you have to take either an airship or a boat. So in order to do that, you need to unlock the permission to use the boat or the airship, and that comes with the main story at some point. Did I? Nah. I fucked it up. That's what happens when I talk and don't look. It's my fault. And I might do the Hall of Novice on my own time because it's not something that's really fun to watch. If you want to see it, I can make like a guide or something, but it's really self-explanatory. Like, you don't really need any guide, just listen to what the guy tells you to do it, and it's very straightforward. It's basic stuff you need to know in order to play your class properly, play your role most likely properly. It's nothing more. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin. Of course. We'll do our best, madame. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, milady. The captain will have his fish, I swear it. Okay. Wait, did you give me a sword? Did she give me a sword and shield for this? Level 15. Did she give me a shield? Wait. No, she only gave me a sword. Alright. Yeah, alright. That's what I'm about. So I'm gonna take the monies. Cute. Ul'dah. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. You are an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quivering Manse were in their cups and overheard them discussing their plan. It seems they come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Nashakite, I think I heard one say. They are to meet with their co-conspirators soon at the footfalls. What did you say? Illicit exchange and shadowy dealings. The brass blade cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping, Killiandra. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. Let's go, little legs. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. Okay, we'll do that. Speak with Captain Baldwin. Oh, it sounds like a Nazca King. It sounds like a Nazca King. It sounds like a Nazca King. I'ma kick his butt. I'm gonna suck it. I'm gonna kick his butt. Oh, I think I remember that fight, actually. Yeah. I'm actually going to kick his butt. Am I gonna go in or? Yes, I'm going in. Alright. Captain Baldwin, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Quiveron's men. Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good and that's what counts. Wait, Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufulupa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nashakite, I'd get my gills, and none would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorito finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I am acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. No, that can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blade, Fufulupa? To serve and protect? Huh. We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer, do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quiveron the Fourth, Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Okay. Come at me, little man. That's one. Shield in the face never hurt anyone except you. There you go. Easy peasy banana splitty. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiveron men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that an A-rank and file Brass Blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows 7 hells, but I'm a captain, he wouldn't... I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the Brass Blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Huh. Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods. Some would probably sell their own mother into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Fufulupa, men good and true whom the small folks respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The Brass Blade of the Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Sob, Captain! Thank you for all your help, Kaliandra. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when you return. There you go. All right. So we're gonna go see Fufulupa, and then we'll probably I was gonna say hearth back, teleport back to where we were, and I'll go just show you a bit of how transmog works in this game, which is not that complicated, but it's not like your conventional like transmogging system. Welcome back, Eliandra. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the Brass Blade of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Kaliandra, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. Secrets and lies. Ul'dah would entrust you with a matter of grave import. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen, but he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can't think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may serve well as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of the recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information until now. I have chosen you, Kiliandra. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand and relay the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's sworn. She will know how best to proceed. Well, we're going there anyway, so we will do that, but that quest will be tomorrow. That's a level 14 quest, so yeah, we'll be very close. Tomorrow is gonna be like a dungeon stream, very likely. Okay. So we will go to the Adventurers Guild. People are still paying their respect to Akira Toriyama, which I think is cool, but it's been like 3 days. If your character has been in 14 AFK for 3 days, I don't know. I mean, I get the thing is super sweet and like I understand, but 3 days. All right. So let's see what we have that could make a good ensemble. So when you want to do glamoring in 14, it's called glamoring. So when you want to do glamoring, you can either go on the piece you want to change the appearance of. Say cast glamour, you need to have a glamour prism and a piece you can use for glamour. You don't lose the piece you glamour it on. You used to glamour, but I have okay. That's stuff. I thought I had 5. I was like, goddamn. But it costs you a glamour prism every time. If you want it to not cost you a glamour prism every time, you can put it in your glamour dresser. So I come here and I'm like, okay, I want to get this thing here. So I put it here. You need 1 glamour prism in order to put it in. So now it's in there. So I can come to any city-state and go in an inn. They all have glamour dressers, and you can put it on. So I can come here and say apply glamour, and now I have it on. It's on me. I have the appearance of it. So that's a pretty straightforward system. So let's see what I have in the pants department. Do I have better pants? Legs. I have the hempen kecks, which were kind of okay. So I'm gonna put them in. And I'm going to glamour them on my set. So if I do apply glamour. The other thing you can do is create a glamour plate. So if I want to have, like, I say I'm gonna wear this all the time, I can make a glamour plate and then use it in any city-state. You don't need to be at a glamour dresser to use a glamour plate. So that's one of the good thing about it. So that's why the best thing to do is to have glamour plates. You can have 20. Before it was 10, so that's not that bad. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say save and apply. Alright, so now this is what I look like. It's not the best, but it's still better than it was, right? Anyway, so we are in an inn, which is the perfect place to uh, log out and stop. Tomorrow we're playing this. I'm not playing WoW this week. Probably I need to recenter and rethink what I'm gonna do with WoW, because that quest really made me want to stop this achievement for now. I might go back to it at some point, but I need to rethink what I'm gonna do in WoW. So this week is gonna be Final Fantasy XIV, and on Wednesday it might be something else. I don't know. But if nothing changes, if like this thing doesn't work, it's gonna be 14 for the whole week. That's it. So I hope you guys are gonna have a great rest of your day, night, wherever you are in the world. I have been Lemmy. You have been amazing as always, and I will see you guys next time. Alright? Cheers.